How's it going? Still trying to figure this chat out. For some reason, I can't see you guys. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Maybe I'm gonna get there. Oh no, not echo. Okay. See if that fixes it. Hang on. Where'd you guys go? Where'd you go? There you are. How you guys doing? Had a fabulous busy day. What's that? Oh, Jess is making supper right now, which means I have to eat here soon, but so what? I can eat and live stream. Okay. No streams found. No live upcoming streams found. What are you talking about? It's social stream ninja is just not working. That's weird. You just finished your dinner? Hey, Duke, since you're here, we got to write your name in runes. We got to write your name in runes. In the HOBBIT runes, to be specific. Okay. I thought I had this organized. What is this? A Lord Co receipt. Oh, right. Light replacement. Wait, Thursday? Shenanigans. On vacation. Here we go. Let's get Duke in here. That marker doesn't work. Let's try this one. What's that? Have to buy some new markers, yeah. Hang on. Where am I? Retro farmer, right? Farmer. There we go. There's Duke, only vertical doing a test, Duke. We're doing a test. I'm doing a test. And seeing how it goes, just to see. It's a Thursday. I don't normally stream on a Thursday. Nobody's expecting anything. I'm just gonna try just vertical and see what we get. Ghost Bear. EA actually, I believe, has a shortcut. Yes. I want to check before I do the... There'd be Ghost Bear. I know, I have the paper sideways. And these are the Hobbit Thorns Company runes, so they're J.R. Tolkien's own runes. Okay, let's do some grass cutting. Testing, right, Duke? Testing. I just want to know if we're getting more viewers if I only do one or the other. No. Not learning a new language. Dude, I wrote a whole book report in high school only using runes. The whole book, pages and pages of runes. I have these mostly memorized. If you ask me to write down the alphabet without looking at any cheat sheets, I think I could do it. It is very close to the... Well, J.R. Tolkien took real runes and then just modified them slightly to mean different things. So yeah, it's very, very close to real runes, but the letters mean slightly different things for certain things. Cutter. All right, let's get this grass cut. But yeah, it is very similar to Anglo-Saxon runes. Jess is getting spit at by an angry pot or pan. She's making some bacon. Bacon. If you want, I can write out the whole alphabet. If you want. There's some unique little twist to the alphabet. If it's not English, it looks like chicken scratches to me. Well, they wouldn't write these runes on paper for the most part, although in The Hobbit, there are runes on a map. Back in the day, they would scratch runes into rocks and weapons and rings and jewelry. But for the most part, runes were not used on paper. That's why they're such they're scratches. They're literally chicken scratch. Honestly, they're pretty similar to modern day alphabet because the modern day alphabet came from those runes. Not ruins, runes. Sure, I'll have some bacon. I'll nom 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 on some bacon. I feel like I messed around with the screen and now the screen's too high up. Jess has got bacon. Which screen is that? I'm not moving. That one? There we go. That's a little better. I was messing with it and now it's kind of wonky. There we go. Like we couldn't see half the screen. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy some bacon. I think the experiment is already a success. YouTube is sending me people that YouTube normally doesn't send me. As you guys briefly saw. Navi! Hang on, we gotta write Navi's name in runes. There we go. Blue? It has to be blue? Okay, hang on. Hang on. That says it has to be blue. Has to be blue. There is no letter for V in the dwarves alphabet. So, and there's no J either. But I'm using the letters that J.R.R. Tolkien himself approved that we can use for those letters, even though they're not in the official dwarf alphabet. Navi adjacent. I guess I shouldn't pause if Duke is going to join us here, because that'd make it impossible to join. There's no letter for J, no letter for V. They have the Q sound, but there's no actual letter for Q. So you have to write down CW instead of a Q. Oh boy. Whoa, what the? Come on now. Why you have to change your name? No. Why are you changing your name? Oh, how's the movie? Wait, you haven't gone to a movie yet, have you? Oh, came back from a movie? Okay. How was the movie? What movie were you seeing? Back Room. Like a documentary or is it a movie? A spooky, scary movie. Back Rooms. It was so good. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is thick bacon. Very thick cut. I like it. Spilled ice cream? What? You make ice cream without us? I know. Traitor. I'm the traitor for eating bacon. This is fair. This is very good bacon. Any words you want me to write in Dwarvish runes? Let me know. Any word. Yeah, well, one person's already banned. Which was humorous. Any word. Any word that will get through on YouTube and doesn't get you banned. My fault that you spilled your ice cream. Write any word. Oh boy. Write any word. That marker's garbage. Any word. I have written any word. I did ask for it, didn't I? Sorry? Oh, Jess was thinking it would be cat. Do caterpillars count as cats? No, come on. They're cats. They're caterpillars. They're catters. They're cats. Hey, Michael. I know. I'm doing a test, Michael. Because last time when you said that and I forgot to go live on or accidentally didn't go live on horizontal, the vertical did really, really good for the first bit. Here we go. That's right, Michael's name. Even though he has some letters that don't exist in the alphabet. Oops, they're hitting the wrong buttons all around. Here we go. Michael. I don't know how to spell Michael. I know it should be against the law. We have a AE because there's an EA shortcut, but not a AE. We're going to use that as a V and a U are almost the same letter. I'm distinguishing it a little bit. Oops. There you go. There's Michael's name in Dwarvish runes. Wrong buttons all around. Like, why not keep it in the wrong buttons? And how many naughty words are you gonna write on that tonight? If it's a naughty word that doesn't get you banned from the channel, it'll get written down. We've only banned one person so far. Define naughty. Fair. Yep. Under whose description are we considering naughty? Under the church pastor's description of naughty, or a mechanic's description of naughty, or a truck driver? Yep, Joey, trying something. Just experiment. Hope Joey's here. Joey's here. Let's get Joey's name. Although you have letters, and let's just go Joey. Although technically there is no J in Dwarvish runes, we are going to use that letter instead. Technically it's just a straight line like an I. I and a J are the same letter in Dwarvish runes. There's Joey. I'm experimenting, Joey. Has been minor successful so far, but we'll see it as we go further in. Hey, we're done cutting grass. Let's go clean this up. That's not the right light. There we go. I am gonna do a tell Jess. Jess is making enchiladas. No, quesadillas. Jess is making quesadillas. Joey said to say hi to Jess. Jess says hi, Joey. Did I not say hi, Joey, exactly the way you said it? I make it sound worse? I thought my hi, Joey was fine. I am not a big scary movie fan. I have watched a few and enjoyed them. I do enjoy scary movies from time to time, but I will not go out of my way to go watch one. Yeah, no, like it's gonna be chicken, cheese, bacon, and some barbecue sauce. And then the whole thing is fried in the bacon grease that was used to make the bacon. So the whole thing has little bits of bacon on the outside, fried in the same pan that was used to make the bacon. So the whole thing tastes like bacon. Who were you asking, Navi? If you weren't asking me, along with the chat, who else were you asking? Was I not one of the fellas? Navi, I feel hurt. Do you think Repo is scary? Actually, no. It has some little jump scares, but not actually scary, no. For reals, no. Repo's pretty tame scary. Want to see the movie End of Oak Street Town? I don't know if I've seen trailers for that. Diane? Just a little bacon smoke. I did find out the fire alarm in the RV works very well. I pulled out the router, the keyhole bit, and just did a shallow to make a groove for a handle for a grip. And the windows were wide open, but I was smoking. That bit, it smokes. And yeah. It was definitely a good test. I think we have a tedder out in the field right now. I want to test this baler, but we have to ted first. I want to test the width of the pickup of this baler versus the pickup of the new baler. I'll do an RV video update once we have that last shelf done, and maybe the end of the week, however far I am at the end of the week. Right, there's still more projects to be done, but Um, the dining table is coming together very nice. Now we're working on a little coffee table for the passenger side seat. That's almost done. Are we gonna show? Probably not, huh? One of the features. That's just gonna be our little secret. Okay. Defeats the purpose putting that on the internet. All right, we'll jump into the Massey Ferguson, do a bit of tedding, and then I'm gonna jump in and, man, running fast there. And test the bailing widths. Of the new bailers. There's also lots of seating to be done. As you can see, the bulldog is sitting there at the end of the field. Lots to be done. So with me writing runes, have any of you guys read or watched The Hobbit? Michael, you were going to. Did you ever get into that, or did you just start reading it and gave up? Always that one missing mod. Now, have you seen the movies? I honestly was not a huge fan of the Hobbit movies. They were good, but they put too much story. The Hobbit movie would have been great if they had made one movie out of it. They added too much story that was not from The Hobbit, but that was good filler for Lord of the Rings. Let's hope we don't get hung up on 99%. TV series is pretty good. I have not watched the TV series. The reviews apparently were not very good, though. The TV series is way in the past, though. They're like prequels, right? Oh yeah, sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to ignore the comment. My brother's girlfriend went to Peru. She was at 15th parallel south. So just south of the equator. I have not been south of the equator.
I'm in.
Ah, he made it in.
Would you like some hay raked in the windrows?
We're just barely starting to tether. So...
You have 2 tedders.
Yeah, I do, yes. I just want to test the baler before we rake. I just want to, without raking, I want to test the pickup of the 2 balers. Just so we know what the pickup width is on those. So hold off on raking momentarily. But yeah, there is another rake down by the barn by the sheep. So there.
I got it.
Not another rake, I mean another tedder.
Tedder, yeah.
A rake as well, but. Game of Thrones was great until the last season. The last season, if you can watch Game of Thrones and just pretend the last season isn't there. Oh, Jess has got food. Thank you. I could show people my food. There's my food. So good. I don't know if I can eat this while driving. So juicy inside. Joey wants to know where his food is, Jess. Would always say it's too bad we never finished Game of Thrones. As long as you stopped in the second to last season, you're good. I usually go around the whole field once before setting up a GPS. Just freehand it. And then I'm just going to load the... Although the might be... Who knows what the loaded one's going to look like. But I think if we just stay on the opposite side of the field, we'll be good.
Yeah, I don't even know where you're at yet.
Coming right at you from the side.
Oh, there you are. Okay, well then I'll just go this way. Oh,
no leftovers, because I eat them all.
You're missing little bits around here. Come on.
How dare you miss little bits?
That's because you free-handed it. It's not straight.
Well, it is 1962 after all.
I heard a little bit about something about that Navi. Some company and a kid. I didn't get the whole story yet. Something
Oh
about
yes,
stolen
the Lego.
Legos.
Yeah. Yes. So a store accepted consignment of Lego. Basically, we will hold onto your Lego until it sells. When it sells, we pay you. The store got bought out by a different company, and that company says, no, that consignment's illegal, and then they just kept the Lego.
Yeah, I started watching it, a video, and then I got pulled away from it. I didn't get to finish it.
What, Jess? I don't know what you... Okay. Oh, yeah. Navi's doxing themselves. But yeah. Malarkey. Basically, thousands of dollars worth of Lego just stolen. And Joey goes, why did my text do that? Oh, spaces. I get it.
Oh, shoot. Game is glitchy tonight.
Did you hear about the Super Center Princess Auto in Winnipeg that's opening up? No? Like a huge Princess Auto? True, Navi. New fire?
Oh, I better say hi to Michael. I missed that one. Even though he spelled my name wrong again. Keeps calling me a duck.
Like Cabela's? Princess Auto like Cabela's? Holy smokes. That's gonna be a huge store. For Princess Auto to be that big, that's insane.
Is Princess Auto like a Canadian thing? I've heard the name before.
Yeah, it's...
But I'm assuming it's like an AutoZone or
Not quite.
O'Reilly's.
Sort of. Uniquely different, but sort of. Not really auto parts. Some auto parts. Not really. There's tools.
More like a Harbor Freight then.
Like a Harbor Freight without any lumber. Does Harbor Freight have lumber?
No. Harbor Freight's just tools
And
stuff like that.
plumbing, and there is stuff like wheelbarrows and oh man, I don't even know how to explain everything in there. It's, yeah, Harbor Freight ish, yep. And Ghost Bear says the same thing. Harbor Freight and Princess Auto are very similar, yeah. But imagine a Harbor Freight the size of huge Cabela's.
Well, Harbor Freight's pretty big.
Welding supplies and not the Cabela's I've been in, Joey. I've never seen a Princess Auto that's anything like a Cabela's. That's okay. I missed that comment. Joey says they sell on the shelves of vehicle lifters and a whole bunch of different electronics for garages. Yeah, it's a mix of do-it-yourself stuff. We don't have one close. Closest is an hour and a bit away. Hour and 20 minutes.
Juan's doing it like a real farmer, eating and going at the same time.
I asked Jess what she's going to make for supper. I'm like, I can live stream while eating that.
Don't know how many times I've done that. Grab a sandwich and a soda and run.
Run, yep. That's the same with trucking, right? Farming and trucking. You eat while you can, while you're moving. That's pretty neat.
I can't remember for sure one, but eventually, I think there's some modded hay rakes that TED and rake the hay both
At the same time.
Yeah, but I can't remember the model numbers or the brand of them. But I did have a couple of them.
Because in real life, you can cut grass, let it lay out there for a few hours, depending how hot the day is, and then just windrow it, and just the windrowing turns it over, let it lay there while you've windrowed everything, go back to the beginning, and you can start baling right away. So yeah, tedding.
Yeah, unless the grass was really damp that morning or wet, I very seldom tedded.
Yeah, yeah. You rarely see anyone tedding out on fields. And yet this game makes you ted every time. Oh, I forgot. Ooh, next super center is going to be in Vancouver. Yeah, I guess you want these in big cities, right? So Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. Big cities.
Where the money is.
Yeah, you can buy roof racks there. You can buy rubber boots there. You can buy welding. Well, you can buy welders. You can buy creepers. You can buy, yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Not sponsored, but I bet Juan wishes that it was.
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool sponsorship. We don't go there very often because it's an hour and 20 minutes away, but when we go to Winnipeg, when we go to Kelowna, Princess Auto is very often on the list of things to do.
I'm surprised the hat company hasn't bugged you yet for some kind of sponsorship.
They should. They should totally sponsor me. The dash cam companies email me often with the trucking videos. Dash cam companies, but most of them have been junk. I said yes to one of them. We'll see if they actually send me one. And I'm not going to get paid anything. They're just going to give me a free dash cam just to do a review on it. Sure. I'm like, I'll do a review on it if you send me a free dash cam that's worth $600.
As long as you don't mind if I do an honest review.
Yes. Well,
a lot of companies are scared of that, though.
Yep, I told them that. It's like, it will be an honest review. And they wanted me to do a dedicated video. I'm like, nope. I can do that at the beginning of one of my normal videos, and I can shoot video using their dash cam during the video. But it will be an honest review. So if your product is junk, don't send it to me. But I've read reviews of this camera before, and it's honestly in my Amazon shopping list of a camera to buy. But it's like $600, $700 for the camera, and it's a bit steep. So if they're gonna send it to me for free to do a review, let's go.
Oh, even the cheap ones ain't that bad. I just picked one up for like $150 at Walmart and stuck it in my other truck.
Yeah.
It seems to work okay.
Any camera is better than no camera.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Auto was Western Company first, so location Winnipeg first in 1940s. Oh really? They sponsored the Blue Bombers. That's an expensive sponsorship. That's literally millions.
Now Saturday, when people come to regularly watch, they're gonna say, "Hey, you guys made all that hay already? When did you do that?"
Come on, let's be honest. People don't care that much. People don't notice. People don't even know we changed the next year. Well, Joey, if I was in Winnipeg, I'd be excited too, because I'd be going. Because grand opening is going to have some crazy sales. I'd be coming home with a truck full of tools and all sorts of junk. Yeah, well, Navi, knowing Freezy, she's going to get here right as I'm saying goodbye. Now, having said that, I actually suspect Freezy watches, lurks, and then when we start talking about calling it, then drops into the comments. So Freezy could be here right now. Just lurking. And now that I've said it, now Freezy won't be able to say anything because of the principle of it. If you're here, Freezy, hi.
Hey, we didn't get a weather report from Michael. What's the weather?
Michael, what's the weather? We actually had a thunderstorm yesterday. I heard rumble twice, 2 rumbles, and that's a pretty good thunderstorm.
We need rain. It's getting very dry here.
Jess was just pointing out we have a brand new forest fire here, so yeah. And we're entering stage 3 water restrictions, so we're in trouble.
Ma just did the garden, and she's like, I don't want to have to water that. And I told her this afternoon, I says, look, it's coming on the radar. And then as it come to our area, it just kind of
Yep.
dry right up.
You guys had twin tornadoes in Carmen. That's very close to where my best friend lives. Twin tornadoes.
Kind of like the movie, We Got Sisters. And then flying cows.
Yeah, the original Twister movie is really good. Hey, Trevor Murphy, how's it going? Hang on, Trevor. I'll write your name out here. I just got to get out of the way. I'm going to be in Duke's way if I don't move. Sharknado. I have not seen Sharknado. All right. Drought level 4 out of 5 for us. Yeah, so we've actually moved to level 4. All right, here we go. Trevor. These are dwarven runes from The Hobbit. Dots in the wrong place. Almost wrote the wrong letter down. Trevor Murphy in The Hobbit Runes. I missed a bit. Can't have that. Okay. Sharknado is so bad that it's good. It's one of those bad movie. Yes, some of those bad movies are so good. I know. It doesn't make sense saying that until you have watched a bad movie that is so good that it, yeah. Like Search of the Holy Grail, Monty Python.
I was just gonna say that one.
Like a bad movie that's
it's so stupid that it's funny.
Yes.
I tried to show it to my niece. She didn't get it.
She didn't get it.
Like, this is so stupid.
Yes,
I said,
exactly.
that's the point.
The point is being stupid. Yep.
Or what was the other ones? The Leslie Nielsen?
Yep.
Airplane.
Naked Gun.
Airplane. Yeah, Naked Gun. All them.
Yeah. Bad movies.
Parodies, I think they call them.
Yeah.
Supposedly within the year, next year, they're making a Spaceballs 2.
I heard that. Yes. Yeah. Spaceball 1's, the original Spaceballs, George Lucas was on set. George Lucas fully approved Spaceballs. Only rule.
But no merchandising.
No merchandising, exactly. That was the only rule. Just, you can't sit down with a Twix and not give me half a Twix. There's two bars in the Twix. I believe, thank you. I require the other. It's like a Kit Kat.
The only thing that had me worried is, are they going to get it finished before Mel Brooks passes? Because he's pushing 100. I think he's 99 years old. 98 or 99.
My favorite one is Quicksand. I have never watched Quicksand. Austin Powers. Even Mr. Bean falls into that.
Oh, I love Mr. Bean. I didn't care much for the movies, but I liked the series that they used to play on PBS.
Yep. What about Johnny English? Michael, we were talking to you.
That. We didn't get a weather report.
Everybody has been talking about Michael came and never gave us a weather report. What about Earl? Earl goes to jail. Earl goes to whatever. Those were stupid movies too.
Oh, you mean Ernest?
Ernest. There we go, Ernest. I don't know how well those have aged, but... Yep. I don't remember. Oh, you mean Johnny English, the spy one? Johnny English, yeah.
YouTube is surprisingly been putting on some good free with ads movies.
Oh.
If you don't mind watching a few ads.
I do mind watching with a few ads, but as long as it's a few. Your attention is too short for movies. You can't watch a movie. Really? Michael, my streams are way over. Freezy! What? Did I screw something up here? I feel like I screwed something up.
Yeah, I just got through watching Clint Eastwood, the one with the monkey. I just watched it last night. I'll be dang if I can say the name. Every Which Way But Loose.
Have not seen that. Hold up, Freezy. We have to write Freezy's name out. In Dwarfish Runes. Oh. F-R-E-E. The E-E is one letter.
He's doing an experiment tonight, Freezy. He's trying vertical only.
How does the stream look weird? Yeah, if you're watching on computer, yeah, it's just vertical. It's better watched on a phone, but I'm experimenting. Oh. Don't leave you on my, and I'm writing runes from the Hobbit. You're stuck at 99? Just as sad.
That's because I joined first. I know I shouldn't have.
He says he'll write any word you ask him. Just watch, it'll be like rainbow unicorns or something like that next. Heart-shaped fluffy pizza. You're watching 3 devices, Joey? If you've read the book The Hobbit, I highly recommend the book The Hobbit. What about fluffy crust pizza? Now, V says you can make me write anything you want in runes. It's just another alphabet. Yeah, it really is. It's not a code. It's just an alphabet. It's Dwarvish alphabet. Joey says, one in the living room, one in the kitchen, and you're chatting on the tablet. Counting up the watch time. You've never heard of The Hobbit? The Hobbit. J.R.R. Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien. Mia Zingvids. Hang on, let's get you. Amazing vids. I get it. Amazing vids. Amazing vids. Well, let's do amazing vids. I screwed that up. Hang on, is that a AE? Hang on, we got a ZI, and then the NG is one letter, so that's NG. There's no actual letter for V, so we have to use U. Amazing vids. Juan, write your brother's name. James? You want me to write James? Sure. There's no letter for J in the runic alphabet, so we'll use that as a J, which J.R.R. Tolkien approved in a letter. So it's very similar to the I. That would be James. If you guys want to write anything else, just holler.
Joe thought you was writing in Klingon.
At first I thought you were writing in Klingon. The Klingon is very different though. This is more scratchy than Klingon. Klingon has curves and stuff to it. Runes are very literally scratchy because they were literally scratched into rock and stuff, right? And into iron and copper.
Ooh, that's a bit warm.
33 degrees Celsius. It is 28 here. And I worked in the RV 9 a.m. to 5, no, almost 6. We took a break for lunch, but we had some poutine for lunch. But we spent quite a few hours in the RV today. It's funny.
33, that would be somewhere in the 90s Fahrenheit, wouldn't it?
Just barely in the 90s, I think. Yes, 90s. Low 90s. Okay, and the pyramid, British Columbia. What, Joey? We have a pyramid park nearby, but I have no idea what you're talking about, Joey. Joey, make it make sense. Don't pull a Michael. I still think we should say amazing instead of amazing. Amazing. That'd be I love that name. Amazing. You didn't hear about the pyramid in British Columbia from 10,000 years ago? No, I have not heard this. Is this a new discovery, Joey, or older documentaries? I know nothing about British Columbia pyramids. Where are they located? It honestly doesn't surprise me, but I had not heard of that. Michael won't be here from the 15th to the 20th. I probably won't be either. Cruised to Mexico. No. Joey, when did these pyramids get discovered? What year did British Columbia pyramids get discovered? Just make sure I clarify the words I'm using. Michael, while you're in Mexico, I might be in the Yukon. We'll see if the loads all work out, but I might be in the Yukon. I'll go north while you go south. What, Michael?
No, the aliens built them.
I mean, this is the weird statement. Aren't all, like, yes? I agree. I agree, Michael. All pyramids are man-made. Did anyone say otherwise?
Even if they were man-made, the aliens still helped. No
course.
way that primitive man could build something that precise back in the day.
I think they were a lot smarter. Primitive man was a lot smarter than we give them credit for. Because I still think a society like Atlantis could have existed. I think humans could have been a lot more advanced than we give them credit for, right? Ooh, Vernon's here. Hang on. Gotta write Vernon's name in runes. There's no letter for V, so we're gonna use U. Did I spell that right? V-E-R-N-O-N. Yeah. Okay. The first page is almost full. Well, first, there's no world that they built the pyramids using ramps and dragged the rocks to the top. There's no world that happened. They've done enough experiments in the real world that the amount of rock that would have been required to do that would have been like so much more rock than the pyramids have in them themselves. Amazing. When I was in high school, actually I'll give you a year. In 1995, I did a full book report and wrote it all in runes. Oh. I got that's the best English project I ever did. That's the highest scoring English project I ever did. Because the teacher, I think, did not read it. I think the teacher just here's his average score that he normally does. He did it on runes, give him a little extra credit for doing it in runes, and we're just gonna give him that. There's no way the teacher read the whole book report. I mean, I can look at The Hobbit and read it. I can read words in the runes. But you really have to know the runes to be able to do that. There's no way the teacher read that book report. I think he just took an average. Hey, this is usually what his book reports are, and then let's add another 5 points on top of that.
Look at that, Juan. You got the wrong tractor. I'm faster than you.
No way.
Yeah, look at them flying right by you. Look to your left.
I'm in first gear. Why am I in first gear? Let's.
See, now
This whole time I've been going in first gear. Hang on, let's
now we can have a race.
get into second gear here. There we go. Second gear. Oh, we might be tied when
No,
I'm in second gear.
I think I'm still pulling away from you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep, a little bit. Huh. Out-tedding me. Joey says, my teacher said we don't need farmers, just grocery stores. Yeah, that teacher shouldn't be teaching. Vernon just bought a new toy. What's your new toy? Can we call you Amiya Zing instead of Amazing Vids? I think Amiya Zing is just...
One last little roll. Ooh, a four-wheeler. Three-wheelers are more fun, but four-wheelers are fun too.
All right, we're just gonna park this here. A four-wheeler, 4x4, 450. So, not crazy horsepower, but enough to have fun. Enough horsepower to have fun. Okay, I'm just gonna do this test here quickly before we start raking.
Honda, Yamaha,
Polaris?
brand. Yeah, Polaris.
Where's Baylor?
Honda, that's my man.
Honda. That thing can't die. Those things are... Well, am I blind? Beet harvester, cutter, disc, your fertilizer, harrow, corn harvester, corn, grain, herbicide, honey wagon, lawn manure. Oh no, of course there'd be no GPS for this. Of course not.
GPS, what's that?
What are you talking about, Jess? Okay. We are at 2% of our normal snowpack level. Yeah, we're screwed. Forest fires. We're in trouble.
I think we're more efficient with the hay rakes.
No, I'm just testing this.
Oh,
I'm not doing this. We want to rake. I just want to test the width of these old balers versus the new balers I bought. The pickup.
Oh, I didn't know you bought new balers.
It's 1962. We have new balers.
Now it clicked.
All right. It's a Rancher, Honda Rancher 450. Yeah, those are very dependable.
The only thing I didn't like about the Ranchers, did you get manual shift or electric shift? They did have problems with the electric shifters on them.
Oops. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'd want the electric shifter. They don't have much for suspension though. They're pretty rough ride. Oh no, I'm disappointed. Look how narrow that pickup is. Jess, is there any chance you can edit this baler? Because that pickup is crazy narrow. Oh, that might be Giant's editor thing. You're right. Darn it.
It don't matter how narrow it is. I'll make you some windrows.
I'm a little disappointed in that. All right, I'll go clean up the other tractor, and then by then you've made some rows.
I'm just gonna start raking backwards until it looks like a nice big windrow.
I was hoping we'd be able to do windrows properly without having to do that going around the field trick, but we're gonna have to keep doing that for a little longer.
Let's see. Let's start. Where do I want to start?
I have no idea what the name of the mod would be. Mascar 2120 Evolution. $21.20. That pickup needs to be double that width.
Joe says you gotta keep it looking real.
Realistic baler. Fair. You had a manual Honda Rancher. Nice. Yep. I know my Polaris, the shifter, manual shifting, the linkage. So I had the linkage going down to the transmission, and the little gear. It's like a little arm that sits on the shifter. The little gear that arm sits on, not a gear, but it's made of aluminum. It was just so easy to strip. So it was always a pain to shift the Polaris because of that.
That one older neighbor told me he's got a couple of them ranchers with the electric shifter. He says if you keep the batteries good and charged, then they seem to shift pretty decent. It's when your battery gets low, then the motor can't. That's when it gets jammed between gears.
Speaking of batteries, I'm amazed how well the RV is doing on solar. All day long, I was running jigsaw, skill saw, sanders, router, drills, all day long, all off of solar.
Wow, you must have a pretty good size inverter.
Yeah, I've got it's technically a 3,000 watt inverter, but it peaks up to 6,000.
Nice.
And the battery banks, I literally 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I was using battery power. I'm very impressed. And then running a fan, and it's charging batteries for the cordless drill and the cordless router and the cordless vacuum. No, I just have 8 batteries, that's all. Well, I'm only running off of 6 of them right now. Yes, I was doing all of that off of 6 batteries. And of course, lots of solar panels on top. 10,000 watts of solar. So the batteries were getting recharged while we were drawing from them as well. Company? I actually have 2 different company names on there, so I don't think it's the company, it's the type of battery.
Using lithium or lead acid?
Lead acid. Lithium is tricky with where we live. If it gets too cold outside, they don't charge properly. Lithium are lighter.
Yep.
The other problem is lithium can burn your RV down too, pretty easy.
Oh, yes.
Lithium heat is temperature control is very important in a lithium battery. And because of that, I decided to just go lead acid, which are
Cheaper
heavier,
too.
but safer.
I like the power you get from lithium, but I'm always a little scared and leery of them.
Yep.
Because when them suckers go, they go. It's like a thermite grenade almost.
There's no stopping it once they're going.
Mm-mm. And that's when they're the most dangerous, is when you're charging them. I had one of them RC racing cars
Mm-hmm.
that takes some super high amp lithium batteries, and I had one of them starting to puff up when I was charging it. I got that out of the house so fast. I was like, nope, not today.
Well, I had a few of those for my drone, and hadn't been flying drone, and just kind of, they were older batteries, so I just left them there. And then all of a sudden, I went and checked on the batteries, and all of them are puffy. And I'm like, oh boy, don't forget
Yep.
about lithium ion, just leaving them laying around in the house. It's a bad idea. Good way to burn down a house.
Even my good batteries, I started putting them in metal ammo boxes. Just to be, so it's at least contained.
What do you want, Jess? What's the width of this right now? How do I know that?
Your GPS tell you? If you do the auto?
Auto width, maybe.
That's not always accurate either, though.
I don't think it gives you a width when I'm buying it. Don't think to give you width. Nope, no width. Doesn't give you width when you're buying.
Can always go back to the small square baler.
Here, I'm gonna go set this up. S. Hit auto width, 2 meters.
Mine says make it
4.
2.5.
4.
4?
It's just so narrow.
No. That's too unrealistic.
3 then.
Maybe 3.
Well, I'm just looking at, like, driving through it here. Like, it's super narrow. Yeah, maybe 4 is too wide. 3. No GPS on the game. Your baler is a lemon. I never used GPS to bale.
I don't even think you can.
Yeah, it'd be impossible to set that up properly.
I wouldn't say impossible, but it would be tricky. You'd have to get it so the rake is just so, and
Hey Jess, I need to take a washroom break. You want to jump in here and farm for a bit?
pressure, pressure.
Thanks. You have to wear this hat though.
I'll just keep going around in circles for you.
I'm just gonna sit here and act like I'm doing something. I can't figure out where the foot's. Oh man, this is not set up for me, people. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think that hat looks better on you than it does Juan.
I wouldn't mind having one of these. What direction was he going around the field?
I'm going counterclockwise, so you need to go clockwise.
Thanks, Chevy.
Also in the corners, I'm not sure how to do that, take care of that, but I always leave little tails in the corners.
Yeah. Never said I could drive in a straight line.
That's okay, because I'm not making you very straight lines. A lot of lag tonight.
I wonder why. This would be easier on my controller. Hey. Unload.
Oh, stop rubber banding. Oh my god. Almost messed that corner up. A lot of rubber banding on my end tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's like your end or this end or.
Well, it's quite a distance between my house and your house.
Yep, for sure.
Being this is the older version of the game, I'm sure they don't maintain this server as well as they do with the new one.
Yeah, I agree. Unload. Instead of why use the button. Hurry up. There we go. got some rubber banding as well.
Don't want to hurry them up too much. That's how messes happen.
The beautiful part of his one's gonna have to deal with it.
Shall we collide? Nah, just go like this. There.
You do that, but I didn't know you were there.
I knew sooner or later we was gonna meet. Does that baler make bigger bales than the old one, or are they the same size?
That's a good question.
It looks like they're the same size.
I don't think it lets me choose. They're probably the same size. Release the dragons. Joey says we should release dragons.
Release the dragons. He's been gone a little while, so he must be releasing something.
At least I know how to work his computer, sort of. It's not set up for me, though. I made it to the end of
That's
the
a good
road.
one, Joey.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Nature calls, Freezy. He couldn't deal with the pressure anymore.
Oh no, there's a tree. It's okay, Freezy.
Yep.
He'll be back. It just might be a little hard to hear, but the microphone's not set up right.
I can hear you okay,
That's good.
and I'm deaf.
Take that as a compliment then.
You do have one of them quieter voices that's hard for my ears to hear. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
gotta pay attention.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the frequency or the pitch.
It's always been how I talk. Always been soft spoken.
See, I'll let you go first.
I'm almost full, so there.
Oh, stop lagging. Oh my god. Messing up my turn. Oh my god, I didn't notice this before. You guys got maple trees?
Yeah, maple syrup for the pancakes.
Oh wow. I didn't even know that was a mod.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's out for 25, but 22 you can do maple syrup, and then the pancake mod uses it.
Cool. Just when I thought I knew every mod there was to be had on this game, you guys find another one I didn't know about.
But yeah, the ground kind of stays that path, like the dirt path. Like you can't paint it; it will always show up that way. How do I unload this bale? I went to unload the bale. Oh, it says there's no bales, but where did it go then? Oh, it's stuck in the back. I see it. I don't know how to get it out of there. Oh, getting pretty big, those rows. Joey, yours maybe just got your headset on. Cool. I'm doing alright, Vernon. You? Still recovering. We went hiking the other day. We did. Depends if you believe the path or if you believe my Fitbit, but we walked close to 5 miles. Hiked close to 5 miles. I'm nursing my right knee. It kind of hurts.
That's quite a hike.
It is, especially in the mountain elevations, right? It wasn't just flat. It was up and down, and we have a video coming up on the main channel with some footage of that. Doing much better. Glad to hear that. It's like once I get one bale done, there's another bale. It doesn't last.
Not making the rows too big, am I?
It's starting to get pretty big, but I think it'll be fine after I get around. It does. It takes time, Vernon, but yeah, it does get better. I'm glad to hear. Knock. Somebody's knocking on my head, you guys. Oh, I don't have the magic hat. I was like, I could do magic joke.
I'm surprised you didn't throw a second hat on top of your hat like you do him.
Well, maybe you could have the Kentucky Derby hat. You know, we could have a whole bunch of stuff.
Then I'd have to wear it.
Oh, then you would have to wear it. Come on, Bale.
Very slow.
Yeah, it is. Want back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can't figure out your microphone. No. There you go.
As long as you don't move the microphone. Because it doesn't like that. Okay. Whew, okay. How do I line up with that? Looks like we got grass way out here. Okay, try to pick up that windrow. this baler, it doesn't really matter which direction I drive. I don't think so. With the other baler, it was important which direction we drove. This one is in the center, so I can just go the same direction as the windrower.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge this bale a little bit out of the way.
To just leave them in the way.
There. Yeah, maybe that'd make more sense, Juan. Maybe we should be going in the same direction then.
With this baler, for sure.
Yeah. Might have to try. It's testing night, right? Yeah, then we wouldn't ram into each other head on.
This baler takes a while to unload. You kicked my shoes? Yeah, I bet you wouldn't appreciate kicking shoes. So you can't get into the game? Or are you gonna give it one more try, but then you started editing mods? Okay. Whew. What, Freezy thought the other guy just went poof? I wasn't wearing a magic hat though. No top hat. You called it a I can't call it a magic hat, it's just a top hat. Here I'm going. Calling it what I don't like being called. I'm doing it myself. Need a wizard hat, yeah. That's what I need. I need a wizard hat. Purple with stars on it and all sparkly. Yeah. No, we'll save that till next time. I'll update the mod for next time and see if that changes it or if, yeah. We'll see. You Googled it? And just change what Google told you to Google or change? Oh, there's a form, okay. All right, have a good night, Michael. I guess you have work tomorrow.
Night, Michael.
And it is, what, 10:20 for him? He has to get up at 5. I'm pretty excited with the progress we made in the RV, but I was doing like small little piddly stuff. Like it's taken forever to do small little things. The smaller the project, the more work it is, I think. We did finish the dining room table setup. That is finished. We basically tore the seat out from one side, because it's just going to be the 2 of us in there. We only need 1 seat. So you can only sit on one side of the dining room table now. And the other side now has where our garbage bin, recycling bin, and laundry bin are going to go. And on top of that is the laptop table, which will have a second monitor. And then I've designed the tabletop in a way so that in the future I can cut holes in the table, and I'm going to put computer fans in those holes and have those computer fans blowing right where the laptop sits. But we're going to wait till we have gotten used to where the laptop gonna sit before I cut those holes. Have in-table cooling for the laptop, because when you're editing videos, the laptop gets pretty hot.
I was going to suggest if you don't want to cut holes in your table, they do make pads you can put under
Yep.
your laptop.
That's what I have right now, but I want it to be built in. And the way the table's designed, it's going to be seamless. Until you guys see it, yeah, it's hard to explain. It's literally a table on top of a table.
I always tell people, but because you guys are limited on space, you gotta almost use laptop. But when it comes to editing video, you can't beat a good desktop.
You cannot beat a good desktop. You are right. And the RV does have a nice computer desk at it too. But we need two stations, one for the computer and one for the laptop. I figured there's no need to put two good towers in there. My desktop is really pushing the limits on the motherboard. The motherboard's getting pretty old. We're getting the most we can out of that motherboard, so it's a matter of time before we have to replace this motherboard. So Jess's desktop is brand new. Who knows, we might end up editing on that desktop instead of on the laptop, but we'll see. Synchronizing. See what happens. It's taking longer this time. Is that a good sign? I think that might be a good sign.
I would say, at least for rendering your video, I would try to do it on the desktop.
My framework has no problem rendering the video.
Really?
Yeah, I render all my YouTube videos on my laptop. But it's a framework.
Wow.
It's literally a $4,000 laptop, but
That's why.
yeah,
Usually laptops struggle with that the most.
it's a beautiful laptop.
You need raw CPU power for that.
Michael was
good
born in
video.
1677. Yes, the ancients live among us. Yeah. You got in this time? You can either grab a tractor and help us bale, or jump in the seeder and start seeding, or start collecting mails. You choose one.
Always something to do on Juan's farm.
Corn with that one. Yeah, I don't know why he uses the number 1677. Most Xbox players have 4 digits behind their name, but Michael's not an Xbox player.
It might be just a number that means something. Do you remember my channel before I changed my name to Retro Farmer? It was just Duke 135056.
Uh-huh.
That was my farm number.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because when you own a farm, you have to have obviously the proper business permits. That was
Registration,
the number.
yeah.
Yep. Register. Yep. It's a number you just don't forget.
I think his has got something to do with football or something.
Because I'm not sure how they do it in Canada, but here in the States, because farm is a business, when you buy stuff, it's tax exempt.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You always had to use that. You always had to use that number to prove that you were a small business.
Triple kill. How's it going? I guess I gotta write someone's name down. Here we go.
You're gonna have to start a second page pretty soon.
I'm right at the bottom here. Right at the bottom. Triple kill. Make sure I spell it right. Triple kill. I think we got room for one more on the bottom. I've been writing everybody's names in Dwarven runes from The Hobbit. Because I recently remembered that's a thing I can do, and I've been able to do it since high school.
Attention. Take care of your animals.
Yeah.
Are you not taking care of your animals?
We do, and it just does that anyway. I think you're a lot faster at raking than I am at baling, even though we're going the same direction.
Well, you gotta stop. That's alright. When you go to unload, I just kind of sneak by you here. I just make the windrow bigger and bigger and bigger for you. And then you have to stop even more often.
Yep.
Catch 22 here.
It fills up pretty darn fast.
If it gets to be too much, I can just
YouTube
pause for a little bit.
did not like the MZY in it. Why did YouTube not like the MZY? Weird. Sometimes it's weird, right? What YouTube doesn't like.
YouTube doesn't like anything.
I know. I love YouTube, but YouTube doesn't love us back.
Well, the problem with YouTube is it's not human anymore. It's all AI.
It's just an ad revenue system.
Skynet. (2029) is when it'll become self-aware and it'll take over.
Yeah, like Jess was saying, even Instagram 10 years ago was so much fun. Now, eh.
People ruined it. This is why we can't have nice things.
Why do I say Z and not Z? Z? Not Z? Z? I said Z. I said Z, right? It's Z. The bale keeps getting stuck in the baler. Huh? How do you get it out?
It did that once to Jess, too.
Okay, and that's why the bale was in the middle of the... That has to be nudged. Well, you might have to nudge a bale here. Oh, there it went.
Might have to go back to the old baler.
It might just be leg, yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's not a nudge. That's trying to mount. I'm trying to mount the bale. Let's not do that. There we go. That's better. Freezy, neither can I. I can barely write in English. Here I'm writing in runes. So, my channel weather, Joey K, and YouTube doesn't like it.
What you might have to do, Juan, is as soon as you go to release it, don't come to a complete stop. Keep moving.
I've been doing that.
Oh.
I don't stop at all. Just loop around. Freezy's like, Joey? We don't need any help. Whiskey Creek Farms. Ooh, that's the last name on the page, and that's a long one. I'm gonna make sure I pick this up before Duke gets here. Come on, unload the bale.
Oh, I'll catch up to you, no problem. Hey, Whiskey.
All right. Whiskey's back home. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Whiskey Creek Farms. That's a long one. I have to write in small letters at the very bottom of the page.
You like a challenge.
Whiskey.
Yeah, this was all just kind of a spontaneous thing. Nothing planned.
It's hard to see that down that low. Who said that? You said that. Okay. Over here? It's tiny over there. Obviously. It looks like Klingon. It's not Klingon writing. Whiskey Creek Farm. Lots of room.
Really? I
There
wonder
we
why
go.
I didn't get a notification for that.
You did a first stream last night? I missed the stream last night? There we go. Full page. We'll have to start a new page next time. Now, YouTube hates it when you take a break and your first couple of streams back just suck. You're just like, hey YouTube, I'm back. Give me my normal viewers. No.
Yeah, maybe later this fall, winter, when work slows down, maybe I'll go back to doing some streaming.
Does whiskey grow fields of whiskey bottles where you have to pluck them one by one? It is a lot harder to do streams in the summer for sure. We're having a hard time doing streams. We're doing them here in the evening once in a while after working in the RV all day.
It's more fun trolling on other people's streams. Juan
Hey
does
now.
all the work and then I just
Hey
join.
now. I only had to ban one person today so far. That's not a challenge for anyone. Don't take that as a challenge. Challenge accepted, Freezy says. Freezy, why would you ever want to get banned? Come on now.
Juan's usually more forgiving than a lot of people. At least he'll give you a little warning anyway, sometimes.
Well, not that last one.
I must have missed that one. Maybe I was going to get my dessert when I missed that one.
Kardashian letters? What the... Do you watch the Kardashians? Does anyone watch that show?
I've heard of it.
I have never seen the show. I've seen trailers for it. I have had no interest in seeing that show. I tend to make people angry, so it is possible. He really is very forgiving. Now, don't let people know this. This is a secret. I have a reputation to hold up. Yeah, exactly, Freezy. No, thank you. I'm not into that.
Like all them other shows with my fingers doing the quotation marks, reality shows.
Oh, you're not talking about... Oh. You're talking about Cardassians, the alien race on Star Trek. Got it. Super Puppy. Okay, that's more... That is 100% acceptable. Okay.
Hey, now you gotta start a second page.
Where's the vertical? Super Puppy, you're on the vertical. This is the vertical. I do have to start a new page. Super Puppy, you're literally on the vertical. I'm experimenting, Super Puppy, with vertical only. Because last time I did an experiment of horizontal only. Just sneaking by, I see.
Not too sneaky.
Oh, right. I have to write Super Puppy's name down. Hang on. We'll fill up this bale, and then we'll write Super Puppy's name down.
Gosh darn tailgaters anyhow, huh?
Yeah, no
Feel like
kidding.
someone's...
Right on my bumper. No room. All right. One page is done. Super Puppy. Right at the top. There is no letter. No, you there. Never mind. There's a letter for you. There's no letter for V.
Super Puppy should feel extra special. He gets his own page now. Started on a fresh page.
There's no double. There's so many P's in this. Never realized how many P's are in a Super Puppy. There we go, Super Puppy. There we go. You're the only one on that page. Yeah, enjoying my hat too. I guess people like the runes too much. What do you guys think of the 2 webcam things? I can switch between webcams so you can see what I'm writing and you can see my face. 4 P's? Yeah, 4 P's. And give you the food cam. When I eat food, I should put the food there. OBS did glitch out at the beginning when I first tried it. Spin for Coyote since Joey jinxed it. Great. Thanks, Joey. We can do that. We will spin for Coyote Dreams. It's Coolios. Love the 2 cameras. Okay. I did steal her webcam. She never uses it anyway, and I might as well use it. What was I doing? What am I doing? Oh, spinning for Coyote. I forgot what I was doing. Let's see. Come on, Coyote. Give me something good. Okay, keep going. No. Yeah. That's not my favorite. Not my favorite. By far not the worst, though. All right. There we go. Is Coyote a TV show? No, Coyote is a longtime YouTube member. Was our very first supporter. Was the very first YouTube member that we ever had. And unfortunately, he passed away some time ago. Oh, I have to close it. So we do. I allow people to spin for Coyote once a stream as in remembrance of Coyote Dreams. Oh shoot, I'm not picking up. And he was a big supporter of like spinning the hats and stuff. So that's kind of our memorial type of thing. Nah, it's been a while. We're good. We're good. Life gets better, right? We move on. Sad things happen in life, and that is okay.
We'll all have our turn eventually.
Out of the way for Duke.
And we can meet up and be all together again.
Yep.
Unless I go in the other direction.
I guess we can meet up there too. Perhaps it would not be as a joyous meeting there. Reminds me of the song 6 Feet Under. Is that a Johnny Cash song? WD?
Well,
Cookie?
puppy wants a cookie.
Cookie. Have you num 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 today? I have. When I had the cookie in the big rig, or not in the big rig, in the RV, she looks at me and goes, "These have been in the RV for a bit. Are they still good?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're fabulous." She looks at me and goes, "Who am I kidding? Why? I don't know why I bother asking you. Doesn't matter how old the cookie is. I'll still eat the cookie. It's not moldy. Eat it. So what if it's crunchy and hard? Still edible. Eat the cookie."
You know what's weird, or I shouldn't say weird. When my dad died 6-7 years ago, my sister put one of his favorite cookies on top of his urn.
Oh, okay.
That cookie is still there, and
No
it looks
way.
edible yet. Yes, that's how much many preservatives were in them cookies.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's dusty, it's dirty, but it never molded and it never rotted.
Super puppy? I think that was the most accidental 6-7 use that Duke did there. And Super puppy
Is
caught
that
it.
6-7? Is that 6-7 thing still a thing?
No, it's
even? I
dead.
thought that was dying.
It's dead. Basically, it died over Christmas. Basically, kids took Christmas holidays, and when they came back from Christmas holidays, 6-7 was now cringe. It was no longer. And any kids, any schools where 6-7 is still a thing, they're just way behind the fashions, right? So the way back hillbilly schools are still doing the 6-7 thing, but most schools have moved on. Most kids have moved on.
Oh, thanks, puppy. No, it's all good. Like I say, it was 7 years ago, and even then, it was a relief because he was in so much pain. It was kind of a relief when he passed. Because even the morphine wasn't working anymore. He was in so much pain.
Hang on. You bet I would do the same as what? Eat the dusty cookie, or if I saw a dusty cookie, I might eat it.
Inflation keeps going up, and we all get hungry. We're probably eating a lot of things we normally wouldn't eat.
I get that people love their dogs, but a dog is not a human. There is a difference. Always losing a dog is not the same pain as losing a human. I guess for some people it is. For some people, they love their dogs as if they are their own children.
I had to put my German Shepherd down that time. It choked me up pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The great thing about pets is I think it helps kids learn how to deal with loss. Because if you have a dog as a kid, the dog's going to die, right? Kids. Yeah, any kind of pets. They're going to die, so you learn how to deal with death a lot younger. I guess growing up on a farm, death is just literally part of your everyday experience on the farm. It gives you a different perspective.
Yeah, you get kind of like immune to it.
Mm-hmm. At least to a certain level, yeah.
I don't think immune is the right word, but you just get where it don't bother you like it would the city folk.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, don't get me wrong, Super Puppy. It is super sad when your pets are suffering, right? I am a big proponent. I'm a big supporter of when your pets are very ill to just put them under. I can't handle a suffering pet. I think it's super cruel to allow a pet to suffer. Usually for your own selfishness. I know people make a pet suffer way beyond what they should suffer just because they don't want to lose the pet, right? It is just more humane to end the suffering. I had a good friend of mine whose parents spent like $20,000-$30,000 on surgeries for this pet. It's like, and the pet still suffered, like back surgery, and the pet was still suffering after all the surgery. It's like, I just can't, I don't like suffering pets.
And in no way am I condoning unaliving yourself or anything, but I wish they would ease up on people with terminal illnesses. The paperwork and crap I had to go through to let my dad go because he was in so much pain, it's like I wish I could have done it sooner.
Just unplugging the machine, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like he doesn't want to live like this.
Basically, when nothing natural is keeping you alive, only machines.
Mm-hmm.
Canada's pretty good about that.
It's like there's no cure for it. He's not going to get better. You know, it's.
I know when my baby sister was on a machine, it didn't take long for my mom to go, just turn the machines off, right? That's in court, Joey, all the time. But I'm not talking about assisted suicide. I'm talking about just turning the machine off.
And we're talking severe.
Yeah.
No cure.
Basically, there's no coming back
conscious.
from this. The rest of your life is on this machine, right? And yeah, I get that this is a super sensitive topic and makes people super uncomfortable.
But I mean, when you've seen the suffering my dad went through, you know, it's like, you know, when he was able to somewhat speak, he was like, "Can you please just end it? You know, I'm so sick of being in pain." You know.
Yeah, I get that, Super Puppy.
I think that was worse than him actually passing. Is when he was in pain.
Sure, noob. How's it going? Uh-oh. What's going on? Hang on. I'm broken. I tried. Jess, I tried. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, sure, noob. Let's see if we can fix this. Nope. Okay. Oh, I don't even have a notepad here. Okay. Sure, noob's here. There we go. No wide cam today. I'm trying something. Experiment. Oh, hang on. Let's get back in here. Sorry. We couldn't hear Duke anymore. Okay, we can hear Duke again. Okay, sure, noob.
When you came back, it sounded like you was sucking on a helium balloon.
Oh, yeah.
On my end.
Oh, a double O. I like a double O. That's always a fun letter. That's a double O right there, a single letter. Sure, noob. I like the double
Yeah,
letters.
same.
They're kind of neat.
Same here, Whiskey Creek. We grew up all around all that. Hunting season, we help process the deer. You
Yep.
know, pigs and cows. Yeah, we was always part of that process at a young age.
I was writing in Runes. The Hobbit. Have you read The Hobbit? I guess not, if you don't know what. Ah! Hang on. So, The Hobbit. It's a fantasy book. Big dragon, dwarves, hobbits, and the dwarves write in rune letters. Luke!
Well, you're gonna fill 2 pages tonight.
There you go.
This rhythm keeps going.
All right, all right. Let's get Luke in here. Luke.
In the meantime, I'll just keep making your windrows bigger
Yeah,
and
the
bigger.
windrows are
We'll
going to
see
be
if we can get 'em-
huge.
See how big we can make them. Another test. See if that baler can handle.
Oh boy. I'm parked in the way though. So if you get close, let me know.
Oh, I can go around you.
Hang on, where was I? E, K, I, and then NG is one single letter. There we go. Luke. Guess I was writing sideways for you guys. Okay. Let's get out of the way here. Ah, shoot. What? 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 Your knee hated your pedals? Jess, guess what? Speaking of hating my pedals, I needed to run to the washroom again. That's the second time we've eaten at Jeffers Fries, and my stomach has been upset after. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, second time we've eaten there that I've had an upset stomach. So, okay, Jess, come on over. I know you hate the pedal.
I know that feeling.
You can probably still play with the keyboard. I'm having evacuations like Moses leading the Israelites through the Red Seas. You're not wearing that hat?
Nope, that one didn't work either. That one? Okay, I was gonna pick a pink hat. Guess we don't wear a pink hat today. No, okay. Luke is coming, so I'll wait. I can't figure out where to put this. It's interesting that he has bad food, but I eat there and I don't have a problem. So I don't know.
It might be just something that he can no longer eat.
Yep.
I know I have IBS, and there's just certain things you cannot eat.
Yep.
And if you do eat them, you're going to have issues.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, sure noob. Especially on vacation right now, he's eating a lot of food that he usually doesn't eat. He's just yeah, get rid of the Game of Thrones. Hey, Luke. The setup is not really set up for me, so you guys will forgive me if I'm not the best. I'm too short, and the microphone doesn't work, the pedals don't work.
If I had to guess, are you guys always readjusting your car seats
Yes.
when you're swapping back and forth?
Absolutely. In the mirror, yep.
When he gets in, why is the seat so far up? And then when you get in, it's like, hey, why is the seat so far away?
I try to be good about the seat, but it's usually the mirrors and the seat belt. This will make it different for him. Thanks, Super Puppy. I was gonna pick a different hat, but my head's bigger than Juan, so I don't fit most of his hats, actually. Even this one barely fits my head. I have a pretty big head. Most hats don't fit me. Kinda sucks.
Worst is when my brother-in-law borrows one of my trucks. He's a big guy, and he's tall. Besides,
yeah.
I get my truck and the seat is like all the way back, and the steering wheel's tipped all the way up.
Yep.
He's like, I gotta readjust everything.
Now, Juan always has a fun time anyways when he gets in this back after the semi. He's like, how do I do this or that? You know, the switches are different. That's good timing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't get that reference, Joey.
Oh, the two-story outhouse. Okay, I get it. I've always heard that expression when something doesn't make sense. You just say, that makes about as much sense as building a two-story outhouse. You ever see the movie Idiocracy?
Oh, yes. Yep.
You might have to get Juan one of them chairs. Remember that one guy had that recliner in the room with that a built-in facility?
Yep. That's a movie I think more people should watch nowadays.
Some people are saying it's becoming a documentary.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about that movie is they were looking for shoes that made people look like they were uneducated. That's how they introduced Crocs.
Oh.
Them shoes were invented for that movie.
I guess I never knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are people wearing most of the time?
Usually.
Crocs.
Yeah. I know somebody that collects them, like has to have every color and style, and I'm like, what in the world? They have like 30, 40 pairs of them. Luke is wearing a pair right now.
My nieces and nephews, that's all they wear.
I've never tried them, so I don't know.
They say they're really comfortable. Yeah, I couldn't wear something like that.
I think I wouldn't
That's
like
just
them.
me.
The lack of support. I don't like those sandals that have like the in between the toe things. No, don't like those.
Hard to beat a good, comfy pair of tennis shoes.
Yep. Sure. As long as he's ready. Let's see. Park it here.
Luke, were they insulting you? Sounded like they were insulting you. Oh, Jess is going around the wrong way.
It works either way.
The old way.
I know this
thank
end
you.
of the field, boy, they're getting pretty thick.
You could have sat there and did nothing? Yes, you could have. Well, thank you for not doing nothing.
Take some Pepto-Bismol.
I rarely take anything to settle the stomach down. I find when I take medicines to settle the stomach down, it usually backfires, and then all of a sudden you have the exact opposite problem.
Mm.
You went from the floods, Noah's flood, to completely constipated.
Mm.
I just
Yeah,
try.
sometimes best thing to do is just let it run its course.
I just try not to eat food that does that to me. And like Jess was saying, now that I'm on vacation, I'm eating foods I'm not usually eating.
Not used to it.
Yep. And now that we've gone to this place twice and my stomach was upset both times, I think I'm done with that place.
That one gets crossed off the list.
Didn't upset Jess's stomach, just mine.
There's probably a particular food that just doesn't agree with you. Why do I keep getting caught on this bee thing? Come on.
Remember, there's beehives in there. Don't upset the queen bee.
No, they're mad now. Oops. I was just trying to go around the pole so it makes it easier for you. There we go.
Forcing the windrow right into the post.
There, now I'm back on track.
And I'm not wearing Crocs, I'm wearing steel toes. Luke is doubling down on the Crocs. I can't stand wearing Crocs. They're just so uncomfortable.
Well, that's what started the whole thing. I mentioned a movie that's what introduced them shoes was Idiocracy.
Yeah. That's why I said that you guys are calling Luke dumb. You're insulting Luke. It's not very nice. Luke, they're not being very nice now, are they?
Insulting a lot of people because a lot of people wear them. I won't wear them, but a lot of people wear them.
I like wearing my old man shoes. They're just like, you know, those slip-on dress shoes. They're not like super dressy, just casual dress shoes. I don't know, just no laces, just slip on. Those are my favorite shoes to wear. Most comfortable. I have some very comfortable hiking shoes, hiking sneakers, more like walking shoes that are super comfortable. I don't know who this Whiskey Creek Farms is. I know who Luke is. I don't know who this Whiskey Creek Farms is. Never heard of the guy. Maple bacon donuts? Never did get emojis to work today.
Haven't been acting up again.
Yeah. What about me? You know, what about you, Whiskey? We were talking about you behind your back, Whiskey. That Luke guy was making fun of you.
Here, I thought Windows screwed everything up again. My computer was just being weird. My mouse was all random. And I don't know how many times I restarted it. Finally, I reached around the back. Here, the USB cable for my mouse was just barely in there.
Oh.
Just enough so it was intermittent. Maybe it worked better if I plugged it all the way back in.
Yeah, you know what? I've had major computer problems. Couldn't figure it out. I took my computer all the way apart, like graphics card out, RAM all out, put it all back together, and nothing wrong with it. Sometimes just things need to be reseated.
Yep, RAM especially. Just pop it out, put it back in. That'll cure a lot of things. Those connectors get dirty over time.
It's important to put them back in the same slot, though, or at least know which slots you need them to be in. Each motherboard has different rules of where it prefers the RAM to be. Wow, this isn't even a wind row. This is a wind mountain.
Well, I think what happened, you were going in one direction, and then when Jess took over, she went the other direction, so the north end of the field didn't get much attention.
Got one stuck again. Of course you dropped it there. Of course you did.
Did we find that baler limit yet?
Baler limit? No.
Yeah, how much you can pick up at once?
It's having no problem with it. The only glitch this baler seems to have is every now and then it doesn't unload a bale properly.
I know in real life, the bigger the windrow, the better for round balers. 'Cause then you could really get a nice tight packed bale.
Yeah.
Square balers, just the opposite. See if I can make it any bigger for you. There. Now you got a mountain.
What's with the squiggly there?
That's where the game just doing the rubber band thing. My finger slipped. How's that?
Sure. Sure.
I'm too lazy to hook up this nice gaming steering wheel. I just do it on the keyboard.
You're playing on keyboard.
Yep. I got so used to playing on keyboard that...
That's crazy. I don't think I could play on keyboard. Jess plays mostly with controller. And I play mostly a steering wheel.
Yeah, my left hand with the WASD keys are fully trained.
I'm still working on this corner.
Let me guess, you're going about 10 feet and you got a bail?
Yeah.
Canadian bacon donuts. I assume that's what them emojis mean.
Canadian maple bacon donuts.
Oh.
Maple bacon donuts are great. I love maple donuts. It's the best flavored donut. Are maple donut flavor not common?
I never even heard of them.
Huh. Very common
I bet
here.
you that I bet you that fixes your cholesterol real good.
I mean, as much as any other donut would.
Took a little bit of work, but I think I got mine under control where they're not going to put me on a pill for it at least.
That's always good when you can do it just by eating, changing your diet. It's hard though, changing your diet.
I gave up drinking beer. I think that made a huge difference.
Yeah, that's amazing how much cholesterol's in beer. Look, I'm still working on this corner.
He's still here. Yeah, because both them blood tests were very concerning, the liver and the cholesterol.
Yeah, liver is dangerous.
That got me a little spooked. Like, alright, time to make some changes. I'm not 20 anymore. I was like, stop it, the windrow's big enough.
I'm just worried if you're going to push that big windrow into the power line.
You wait until I get these two up here on the tip combined. That's going to be real interesting.
Oh yeah. Yikes. I better get there quick.
They're coming together. Almost.
Jeez.
I had fun doing it. That's the main thing.
I see that.
Getting the baling done though, ain't we?
We are. Good thing I haven't had to write any more names. Or else we'd be in serious trouble. Huh? I can't hear you with this firefighter helmet on. I can hear you, barely hear you on a good day. And now I've got ear muffs covering my ears. You expect me to hear you? Yes, she says yes. Because you turn your head my way, that's why I heard that. Turn your head my way. That can be put away. Sure. Yeah. And then there's other fields that need to be seeded, not planted.
Does she do the thing like my mom does, where she'll start talking, and as she's talking, she walks away?
Not often, but she'll often talk away from me. I'm like, I'm half deaf as it is. And then facing away from me when you're talking, it's like, yeah. If it was important, she'll repeat herself. I'm pretty lucky. She doesn't talk my ear off most of the time. The two of us can sit next to each other, sometimes for hours, without saying a word.
Oh, sounds like Joey's gonna head to bed.
Have a good night, Joey. What concert are you setting up for next? Okay, we're starting to get to a reasonable size of windrow here.
Reasonable, he says? More fun when it's
Although he's catching up pretty quick. Luckily that power line pole is keeping him busy.
Yeah, it slowed me down.
We're getting there.
Well, we'll have
In
a whole
front of
bunch of
the,
hay bales to
red
pick up
planter.
Saturday.
See the red one there in front of you? In front of the red one there. They're both planters. International and John Deere, but the International is much narrower. Seems like I got a tractor behind me.
This windrow's not big enough. I gotta make it bigger.
Guess whose concert lost to two of them retiring after this? The guess who? Or guess who? So, last concert, retiring after they come to Winnipeg? Bare Naked Ladies? What Canadian group would be retiring? I don't know. But I'm guessing it's going to be a Canadian group.
I thought Cyndi Lauper said this was her last year too.
I mean, touring's got to be torture. Did I guess right? Is it the Bare Naked Ladies? Last tour on Sunday? Last concert on Sunday in Winnipeg? No, I heard nothing of this. I just thought, what's an old Canadian band that might be doing a final tour? I don't follow music enough to know. I was just thinking, famous Canadian band that might be retiring. Super cool. A lot of people don't like the Bare Naked Ladies music, but they got some good songs. Just lurking, working on other stuff. Awesome. Always appreciate the watch time. No tours for you. Will be no work for me. I'm sure there'll be other people doing tours. Twilight Zone? Why have you entered the Twilight Zones? So we're talking about a band that old? Sorry? I don't know. I don't know if it needs to be rolled. It's corn, so shouldn't. I don't think you roll corn. After that, a stadium concert, Guns N' Roses. I didn't know Guns N' Roses were still touring.
Yeah, they got to be getting way up there.
Yeah.
I listened to them when I was a kid.
And Duke is ancient, so if Duke is ancient, the Guns N' Roses must be the wise ones at this point.
Aerosmith still going yet? I ain't heard much about them lately.
AC/DC. Jeez. What's up with all these old bands touring? I guess they ran out of money.
I was going to say the D word is probably what keeps them going.
Need money for all that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
What do you mean, oops?
I just hit a button on the keyboard and turn music on. Then I'll get copyrighted. Hey, we'll put some Blue Collar Living on, though. Need to be in your tractor so I have the turning radius to get around these crazy windrows you've built me. Keyboard players. Usually you can just, if you pay attention to how people play, you can tell right away if they're on keyboard controller or steering wheel. Freezy goes, I knew I heard music. The Spaler seems to like it when you're driving in a straight line when it's unloading. If you're turning, it gets hung up.
Ah. We know it's secret now.
August is coming to... August is coming at the stadium in concert country singer... Stadium is... Huh? Okay, let's see. See if I can decipher Joey's line. I thought you were going to bed. You're starting to talk as if you're very tired. August is coming at the stadium. Is concert country singer that I can remember. He's from Alberta. Okay.
Maybe he's talking in his sleep.
Freezy's like, speak English, please. Is August the name of a country singer?
Isn't there a band called Augustus?
I don't know. Country brand from Alberta, you don't remember. I just use High Valley. What, is High Valley famous now? I listened to High Valley when I was in school. Big ranch in Alberta. Don't know who you're talking about, but I don't follow music. I enjoy music. I just don't follow who sings what. I just go, hey, I like that song, and don't care who the author or singer is. I don't care if the song is mainstream or way off to weird little cult following. Don't care if I like the song, I like the song. Brad. I know you have to pronounce that right.
Chesley.
Chesley? Chesley or Chesley? Chesley?
He was pretty big in the 90s.
No. Kenny Chesley? Isn't Brad a new, or is the old singer? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not good at trivia.
I know he sings country.
Definitely has a country sounding name. Brad Paisley.
Another country singer.
Yeah.
I like, he sings it with that woman, the Whiskey Lullaby
With
one.
that
I
woman.
really like that one. Yeah, shoot, I can't think of her name.
He sings with that woman. That really clears it up.
Yeah, she's got a real soft voice. Alison Krauss.
Yeah. I like the bluegrass sound. Oh.
Hello.
I'll just loop her. Joey, go to bed. He has his trucks from his semi trucks on the Stewart trucks. He has his trucks from his semi trucks on the Stewart trucks.
I'm telling you, he's typing in his sleep.
I think he's sleep typing.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's people that sleep talk, sleep walk. Can't they? Isn't there a thing where you can sleep type?
I don't see why not. Okay, going to bed. Have a good night. I as a kid, I did a lot of sleepwalking. I have a memory that is I have a very vivid memory of sleepwalking and waking up in the middle of the sleepwalking.
Yeah, I have no memory of it. And the
I
only time I did it is when I got sick. My mom would catch me sleepwalking if I had like a real high fever.
So in the dream, I walked down the stairs in our house. Awake, I walked down the stairs in our house. In the dream, I went into the washroom. In the house, I went into the kitchen. In the dream, I zipped down my pants to pee. In real life, I zipped down my pants, fridge door open, ready to pee. The cold air woke me up. So I remember the dream part.
But that was an interesting conversation the next morning.
Well, the fact is, Mom and Dad were still awake, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
And they don't let you forget that either,
no,
do they?
No. Nope. Then I very groggily went back upstairs without ever peeing. I didn't need to. In my dream, I needed to pee, but the cold fridge, I didn't need to pee after that. Could you imagine if I hadn't woken up? Terrifying. So that's a heck of a sleepwalk. Okay. There's a cedar parking right near me by the bale field here. You can bring the fertilizer right up to it and wait there, because that field will need to be fertilized after. 6 years old. When I was Joey. Joey, good night. Good night, Freezy. I was probably 11 years old when that happened to me. Maybe 10 or 11 years old. What's that? All the viewers are going to bed, and I've been streaming. Well, I have been streaming. I don't know how long I've been streaming because it's vertical only, and I don't have the number for that.
I think you started around 8:30. And it's almost midnight.
So 3 hours ago. OBS does not tell me because I'm only doing vertical. Horizontal does, but not vertical. The stream has totally entered the twilight zone. Is this normal? I don't think we have a normal. I don't
Define normal.
I don't think there is a stream that ever goes the same way as another stream. But we're always chill, just relaxing.
Especially when I show up.
What are you saying?
I make it even more abnormal, don't I?
Wouldn't want to be normal, would you?
No.
I certainly don't want to be
Not at
normal.
all.
Good night, everyone. I think I'll take a break here soon to get ready to go to bed, and then back to the RV in the morning. Continue working. Oh no, I have to go to the store first. What time does the hardware store open? Hi, are you just staring at me? What does that cedar have selected? Sorghum, sure, plant some sorghum. I believe we need to plant we did corn, soybean, and sorghum. That's it. So plant 2 fields of sorghum. So those 2 fields right there, plant them both sorghum. And then we'll do soybean. What do you Duke is the furthest thing from normal. Well, that's a relief. Am I? Wait, furthest? He's further away from normal than me? Ah. Every time you were here before, it was okay. Today, it's not okay. We have traumatized Freezy. I'm sorry for traumatizing Freezy. Freezy,
All I can think of is
we've
is
gone
that
we've gone off the rails before. We've gone off the rails before. But everybody's accepted here. We accept everybody here. That
All
tractor
I
is
can think
super.
of is
No,
that-
it takes. That's the one that takes forever to start up. Just give it a bit of time.
all I can think of is that old black and white Frankenstein movie, Abby Normal Brain.
Two of you are neck and neck in the weird. We're neck and neck, far away from normal. I don't know. I like hanging out with all sorts of different people, so I like the fact that our streams always go different, off of different rails. I think we always go off of weird tangents, but the tangents are always different. So for one person watching, that we go into a really weird, strange topic, and then the next time somebody watches, another different type of person thinks it's the weirdest topic ever. So.
And I'm sure it's different every time depending on who joins your game.
And I know my belief system is very different from what a lot of you guys watching's belief system is. And I think that's what makes us so cool, is seeing other people's perspectives. And wearing a big heavy hard hat doesn't help. Also, Freezy, maybe if you're getting a different vibe from me, how often do you see me streaming in the evening when I'm tired? That might be a difference in a vibe as well. What was the term that people used? Oh, spicy Juan. If I stream in the evening, then I can get spicy. Especially on a Friday, all week at work, tired. Tired me is definitely a different me than a morning awake me, right? Yeah, so that's probably Freezy why you're getting a different vibe. This is me when I'm tired and chilling after a hard day at work.
Guts gurgling. I'm sure that don't help either.
I was just thinking of getting out a rye and Coke and really relaxing. I don't drink a lot of alcohol though. I drink very little alcohol. Like when I drink a rye and Coke, like a glass like this, quarter shot of whiskey. Quarter shot.
I perceive you as a happy drunk.
I get very giggly.
Yep, goofy, yeah.
Very giggly.
That's the way I am. I'm just goofy.
Very giggly. I don't get drunk though, but I have gotten tipsy once or twice before when you have a big group of people and you don't have to drive. I have gotten. I've never gotten enough alcohol in me that I couldn't remember the day, right? I've never seen the point of doing that. Of blackout drunk, where you don't remember what happened. What's the point? If you're making good memories, great. If you can't remember what you did, well, what's the point? Other than trying to self-medicating, right? I see why people might do that, but where the point is to forget. Yeah, Freezy, it's pretty rare for me to do an evening stream. What time is it in Canada? Ooh, sure noob. How many time zones do we have? It's way past midnight in certain parts of Canada, and we have a lot of time zones. What time is it in British Columbia? It is almost 10 p.m.
Me, it's almost midnight. I think I'm an hour ahead of you.
Dude, I just said it's almost 10. For you, it's midnight. You got to math better.
Or two. Okay, it's getting late for me. Brain not functioning. Brain fart.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be weird. In fall, we're not gonna fall back. That's gonna be weird. I like it, but it's gonna be weird.
See, we're still doing the daylight savings
Yep.
time crap.
It was last time we changed our clocks. We are on this time zone for forever now. Almost midnight, so Freezy and Duke are on the same time zone.
Central time.
That glitched out, but it sounded like a chipmunk for a second.
Oh, I said I'm on Central time.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna call it a night here. You
Let me just shut her off here.
Yeah, we'll turn around here. Parker.
There.
You can. I won't quit the game until you're back parked properly, Jess. All right. Shut that down right there. We made a lot of progress. Let's go find Jess. Yeah, just seat over the roller. I just needed to park the roller somewhere. There's Jess. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't even talk anymore. Good thing I'm calling it. See. Wrong type of C. See ya later. There's Jess. Where'd Duke go?
Right behind you.
Duke. There's Duke. Well, thanks.
She's gonna run over you, run you over.
Women. Women drivers.
That's why I stay
I almost
clear.
died. I almost died. Jess is actually a pretty good driver in real world. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys next time. I think next time is tomorrow. Playing Repo, I think, is the plan. So I'll see you guys tomorrow playing Repo. With Repo, probably I'll do the vertical only camera again for that, because Repo really is the right game for that. So we'll try that. And then I think farming, I'll switch back to the horizontal next time. But hey, I tried a thing. So thank you guys so much. You guys absolutely rock. It was a fun conversation. So thank you, Freezy, Whiskey, Sure Noob, Joey. Don't forget about Luke and Duke and Jess, Super Puppy and Navi and Vernon, and yeah. Although Luke and Whiskey had a fight in chat, but other than that, it was all good. So Luke and Whiskey, you guys behave, okay? For now, we are out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Start with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.